Well, thank you for being here, Soujanya, founder of Cooliris. Well, you had a great journey, 8 years of traveling from being a small startup to being acquired by Yahoo 2 years ago, 2014. We talked also about the culture in the beginning, and what is so important in scaling up your culture, because you said that's so important in building your company.
Yeah. So thank you for the opportunity, by the way. I think when we speak of culture, culture to me is not just something so fuzzy and warm. It's really impacts directly the execution, and as we know, execution is what wins what brings you success.
Yeah.
So the question is, how do you create a culture that you can scale? And this is something as founders and as CEOs and board and investors, you have to take it very seriously. So one of the things that we did at Cooliris is we broke it down into 3 elements of culture.
Yeah.
One is what we call collaboration as one strong pillar of culture.
Yeah.
Second one is the pillar of meritocracy. And the third one is of trust. Collaboration means once in a while you may have to make a tough decision of recruiting somebody who may be a phenomenal rock star but may not be a collaborator, in which case you pass on that. Meritocracy means just because you were hired a month ago, 3 months ago, does not mean now you cannot be high performant. You have to be high performant all the time.
Yeah.
You are on your toes. You can be a founder but may not necessarily be a CEO. You have to be on your toes constantly to prove and perform. And trust, extremely important as a founder and a CEO, where the team can have the right level of transparency in terms of what the underlying state of the business is.
Yeah.
And that trust is the driving force for success.
Yeah. And you also said that trust, when being acquired by Yahoo, that trust was also very important for, once it was a company on its own and now it's in a big...
Yeah. So I think trust does scale, to your point that you just said, because I would say in 3 phases. In the startup phase is very important. During the acquisition, when you want the team to be highly cohesive, that time also is extremely important. And then of course, to deliver on the promise of once you come into the new company and what is it that you're going to perform on, what you deliver on, for that also trust is very, very important. So it is the underlying, I guess the thread for the underlying fabric, I would say.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for the opportunity to speak with you and sharing your insights. It's been great. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much.